My name is Christopher Rubalcava. You're watching Noches, the podcast. It
For
happened.
sure, it's not gonna go. What's it called? Así es, damas y caballeros. We're here with Christopher Rubalcava, a great friend of mine for many, many years. You'd say how many years?
Well, you were like 17, 16. How old are you now?
Tomorrow or tonight in a couple hours, I'm gonna be 28.
More than 10 years, bro.
Damn.
More than 10 years of friendship.
Cheers to that. Eh? You want a cup or you want a shot, brother? How you doing?
Down,
Yeah. So that's what happened 11 years ago, right?
Yeah. Let's say that story. When the first time I saw this guy,
I don't think I remember. What?
I remember for sure. Clean as yesterday. It was a chama. I think it was in Chino. I forgot the group. I did forget the group, but it was like, oh, it's who's gonna come help? Oh, Ken and Pedro. His dad played in Sol de Mexico. I was like, oh, it must be good. He came and he's like, he called you. Your mom drops you off, and he's like, bye, mom.
It's
Long hair Pedro. I don't know if you guys remember. He had long hair.
super long. It was like right here.
Flowing. It was beautiful. Oh, but you played badass, and to this day you still play amazing, bro.
The salon, there's a little uphill,
Oh, the
and
salon.
then
Yeah, that's right.
yeah,
Yeah.
your dad was there, and we went to the back. Every time I go back to that salon, I remember.
Yeah.
I really want to remember where it was in Villa Verde or Pomona.
I can see it though. Like I can remember seeing outside the doors and just that your mom's blue van pulling over.
Yeah. So I got dropped off there, and yeah, that was the first time I went, and that was my first time experimenting with other groups. I think I was barely getting out of a church group at that time, or I'm not too sure. But
You weren't with Camino.
Camino, that's what it was. Camino, and then I was out there, yeah. And then that's the story of how we met. What had happened? Because there wasn't no Facebook back then. Oh, there was there? Yeah,
There was. It was like MySpace was probably more the thing than.
I'm sure we communicated there somehow. Anywho, it happened. I'm glad it happened. You know, here we are. So many things have happened. We'd have a whole series of Christopher Rubalcava podcasts.
3 or 4 of these at least.
But this is just an introduction. How was your beginning in mariachi? Did you have a family? Like most mariachis, or
My dad played. My dad's a musician. He didn't play mariachi, but I knew I was gonna play trumpet because all my brothers were good. We're good at athletics and stuff like that, and I was like,
Yeah.
I want to get that from my dad. Right? So my Nino had found in a pawn shop a trumpet, and I remember. So in the red trunk, there's this trumpet, and I was like, that's the instrument I'm gonna start off with, because it was from my Nino. My Nino found it from.
you saw a trumpet and you were like, yo.
Yeah, my brother tried it out. He didn't like it, and I was like, this is my.
That same trumpet? He tried out that same trumpet?
Yeah.
Or,
But he didn't like it. He put it back in the trunk, and then 10 years. When I turned 10 years old, I was like, it's my chance to start, So it wasn't mariachi. I did not hear mariachi at all till I turned 15, dude. My dad was at a gig and he heard mariachi playing in Santiago, El Embolo. You gotta see it. He's like, you're gonna learn from him. He's one of the best trumpet players I've ever heard in person. And I'm like, okay, that's good. I didn't know what I was getting myself into, So it was cool because it was just private instruction for like a year. I didn't play with any groups. So by the time I started playing, he hooked me up with a group from San Bernardino. And they're all like a little bit older than me, but they already went around the ropes a couple times. I've never played a song before with any group, so I was kind of lost, you know what I mean? So I was like lost, so they directed me to another group, and then they took me in. So a man named Juvenal and his family, they brought, and yeah, they gave me the opportunity to play with the group, And yeah, just years passed trying to play with different groups. And all I wanted to do was just play with the best musicians I could surround myself with, right? Because that's not the best way to learn. Just find the best people and just learn from them, absorb from them.
Yeah, and that was that lasted for how long? I mean, you gigging in different groups, learning and collecting things.
So I was like 22.
So that lasted how many years before you started your first group, or what happened first? Did you make videos first, or you made?
No, I started directing my group. Well, you were in it for a little bit. Remember, we got the
exactly.
I never wanted to be in charge of anything. I've always felt like I'm naturally like a follower kind of person. I'm not. I never like to be in front of anything. Just talking about myself is really awkward for me. I don't like it. I really don't like it. But my friends at the time, they said, you're gonna be in charge. I'm like, well, why? Because at the time I was already writing music, and they already wanted to do my arrangements and stuff like that. So I was like, all right, let's do it. But the clients, I don't want to deal with that. You guys do that with it.
That was where with what group or?
Corazón Mi Tierra is the name of the group I have now, but everyone's like they're all different elements and stuff like that.
Yeah. No, I mean, but that's how you started to range, and then you didn't want to deal with the clients. Where was that at?
At the time we were playing between different restaurants and like Pepe's and like Siete
Oh, that was with who? With David, or who was in charge back then?
And Janet was there. Ivan, my buddy.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Shout out to all those people. After that, what had happened? Did you begin teaching? Because you do everything. You teach. You have a YouTube channel for
Well, everything kind of like just happens. I don't know, how do you say it, man? Like, you don't really time things how it happens, but like in the process of just trying to surround myself with players I like to play with, I like to surround myself with you. So I was playing with you after I got out of that group.
Thanks.
You know? Yeah.
Yeah. So I know you guys probably at home are just like, what is that awesome shirt Pedro's wearing? You know? What's it called? This is my favorite shirt that you guys got out. It's the logo. I love it because it represents,
the Trumpet Mariachi Source. So give us a follow.
Make sure you guys follow.
Yes.
So when did you start Magic Trumpet Source again?
I started in June of 2019.
Oh, okay.
Just a little more than a year ago. In a year, I want to have like 1,000 followers. Now there's more than 6,200 within a year. But I just wanted to start it because I went with Bichito and Security, Adam Ramirez, all these veteranos that have been in the game for a long time.
Yeah.
So all these people they would ask for every song, dude. And I don't know if you've ever been to a gig where if they ask for like 5-6 songs in a row and you don't know any of them, kind of feels shitty, you know?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And being a trumpet player, and I don't know what happened, but I was playing with Mike. And he was missing a week, so I was by myself. So I found myself in the back just
chilling,
balling, man, because I was so embarrassed, you know.
Back balling.
I was so upset with myself. I was like, what could have I done to be more prepared in a scenario like that? Like if everyone's relying on you to know all these songs, and you don't know them. And I was like, well, look at all this technology coming up around us. Like YouTube has been going on for a while.
Yeah, it was like for a while, like nobody knew what was gonna happen. It was just a platform, and right now, this is huge.
Yeah, we know Zombies Vihuela TV for years, and I was like, when's something trumpet gonna come up? I was waiting patiently, dude, for years.
Shout out to Zombie.
Shout out Zombie. He helped me out a lot, man, because he was like, yeah, man, I was just really scared of the scrutiny and like what everyone like talks shit. You know, that's the first thing. Like I said, I don't like talking about myself, let alone playing in front of thousands of people, you know.
Strangers and stuff, yeah.
But the reception has been great because I just want, like the only thing I wanted was, I didn't want one person to have that feeling like I let everyone down, you know, because I didn't know a song and shit like that. So for all the trumpets, all the young trumpet players that need like an extra resource, like I just want to put what I could share, you know. And all the sheet music, I transcribe all of them from straight up the grabaciones. So like, if you guys ever want the sheet music, hit me up. Follow me right here, Trumpet Mariachi Source.
Yeah. So it's a YouTube channel, or is there a personal website?
There is a website to it. For this website, it's like kind of like a Patreon. Like you could help out. You could help the channel keep going. It's like a subscription service. Like tier 1, you could just help out, support the channel, help me. Hopefully someday I want it to lead me to find new students, you know, which is the last tier. It's only $40 a month, but you have access to all the sheet music, shout outs at the end of videos and all this, and you get a lesson every month. And I mean, to me, I would jump on that.
That's clean. You know? Yeah.
I mean, I'm not the best trumpet player out there, but for trumpet players that are like 18 through like 23, you know, they want like a little extra help, I would be my pleasure to help anyone.
No, there's a ton. You're right. Zombie did have a channel, and other mariachis did have a channel. As far as trumpets, yeah, we need you. We needed you. Thank you so much for, you know. I see your movement. I see so many views. I see so many likes, so many shares, dude. It's awesome. How many subscribers do you have right now?
It's a little more than 6,200.
Dude, that's awesome. That's a short time.
Yeah, within a year. I mean, I can't be happier with that, you know.
Exactly. And how many videos do you have? Can you off the top of your head?
There's more than 120 tutorials, 120 songs.
Dang.
Yeah, when I started, I was like putting out songs every day. And now it's kind of slowed down because, well, I've been doing different things, getting involved in different groups, just trying to focus on myself too, and my own playing and my own progression as a musician, you know what I mean?
Throughout the years, I've noticed that you've always been like that. What up? Míralo.
I remember these.
What's cracking, brother?
These guys gotta come on. You see, you got.
Fucking just say hi real quick.
Of course.
Hello, how you doing? Good to see you guys. Watch out. Yeah, sorry. I mean, I don't care about this, but there's more. Let's go. So, Corazón de mi Tierra, that was something that started when? 2000.
2011? No, probably longer, dude. To be honest,
The name's been.
the name's been there for like 2010. Like honestly, it's been more like a name for a chamba group more than anything. But now it's been getting some more traction because I got. Well, for one, I'm surrounding myself with Chuy Hernandez.
Dude,
talking about someone that instills so much knowledge in me, like every weekend, and he always comes over to my house, like the veteranos. Like,
what? No way. That's.
Comes over to my house. We carpool together, like.
Eso sí, it's unbelievable. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are like, what the.
Oh, right. a lot of my friends were like, why don't you put some videos of that, like just you talking with Chuy? And I think I should.
We should bring him over or something.
Oh yeah, I'll tell you. He was on actually the Charro Beans podcast.
Oh, dude, that's great.
Shout out to those guys. Those guys are pretty cool.
Cheers.
Yeah. What else? Playing with all my best friends is like the dream come true. That's all you like. I was talking about like just trying to surround yourself with the best musicians.
You legit have a super team all together.
Yeah, but not only that, but these guys are like my best friends. I mean, there's nothing like I wouldn't do for them, and I know they wouldn't do for me.
That's awesome. Y se nota in the videos and all the following that you guys have and all the reviews, all the great reviews from Yelp. Se nota, pues, se nota. And congrats on all your success and all the chambas and all the pictures and videos, dude. That keep it up. For sure. It's gonna take you even further. Along with the Corazón de mi Tierra, you also have a seasonal like chambits. The Rams,
the Rams group.
Yeah.
That's was so great, especially last year, pre-COVID. They had us at every home game, and it's that experience playing in front of the Coliseum, thousands of people, and just seeing yourself on the jumbotron is crazy. It's unbelievable.
What was it? You show up early that day, or do you show up after?
So we show up around 10 a.m. We go to the little room they have for us. We have food there, everything. We felt like superstars, The cheerleaders pass by,
You guys are superstars. What are you talking about?
I mean, I feel like the responsibility. I feel like there's a lot of responsibility because that's how I feel with the guys that are there,
Yeah.
Julio Hernandez, Eric Hernandez, the violins. Just those two and leading the violin section. Better, dude. Badass.
Very well respected and admired violinist here in LA. If you guys don't know,
Yeah. And then, so after that, we'd go play for the little band. the little fan fest. The fan fest. They have all these different food vendors going on. Like it's
and
like a party.
The fans show up before, or what?
So it's like imagine like they go in the trunks. Like what's it called? And
the tailgate.
The tailgate. They go.
Yeah.
And everyone's drinking, everyone's all drunk, but it's fun because we're walking through there. We're going to the stage like, hey, Mariachi Rams, and like somehow they already knew who we were within like a couple of games.
The whole crowd just like, Mariachi Rams, Mariachi.
Yeah.
And what?
We put on the stage there, just 30 minutes, and then they have us go inside in front like a beer garden.
Mm-hmm.
We play there another 30 minutes. And then
is that when the game's going on, or
no? It's before.
Okay.
And then when the game starts, we go to the break room. They have us wait until the end.
What's the break room look like? Can you say?
Break room, you go in, and there's a lot of like, what's it called? Like curtains, separating the acts doing the national anthem, us, like all the special guests that are there. You know what I mean? And then so the end of the first quarter happens, and then they have us go down, and the game's going on. So we're watching the game. All their attention is on them.
I need some popcorn. And I'm just
the people behind us are like, yeah, go Mariachi Rams. We're like, oh shit. So then the end of the first quarter happens, and then they have like a trailer for us, and you see like the trailer of us and like our other performances, and we're like, what? Oh crap! And then like, and Mariachi Rams, we're like, oh crap, time to play.
Yeah,
And
like
we
you said,
started.
big responsibility, and you're just like on it y
Exactly,
todo.
man. Yeah,
That's
so we have
awesome.
these shirt in-ear monitors, and because it's tough to play. I don't know if you ever played at like Dodger Stadium.
Yeah,
You hear that what's it called?
echo,
Like
the
like
reverb,
that little,
the
the
bounce,
delay, you know.
delay.
From the stadium. And then we use those in-ear monitors to listen to each other, and yeah, before you know it, it's over. And then we go back, and we gotta stay, hang out there, or we just go home. Yeah.
What do? Do you stay, hang out?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
watch the game.
Oh yeah, you know it, man.
Awesome. What do you watch it in the break room, or do you guys get a special box?
We could watch it in that back room where they have screens, or we could watch it by the side, you know, just like. So only the last game they gave us like some VIP suites, like, and that's where we met like Macaulay Culkin, YG the rapper, and all these like famous people. Machete.
Dude, what?
It's crazy, man. And we're talking like just from here to like right there.
You guys were hanging out with them, like legit, or?
Well, not like hanging out, cause like we don't want to seem like you gotta like at that atmosphere, and you don't want to be like you've been there, you've never been there before, you know.
Yeah.
So you want to be accepted back, especially in later seasons, stuff like that.
That's dope. That's dope. What kind of songs you guys play on stage? Like,
I guess they have on their website. They ask the fans like what they want us to play, and then so we did a lot of like we did California Love, which is the thing most out there, you know.
Can you rap that one part?
Oh, no, man. Maybe later. It takes some. I need the sunglasses. I don't have the sunglasses.
I got some sunglasses.
All right. Another shot. No.
Oh, we got another bottle.
Cool, bro.
Entonces, so what? There's that song. What do other people ask for in the audience? Or
Well, some of the recent ones like we've done for this season. I want to say like Lowrider, Oye Como Va. Like we're talking like Santana.
Chicano stuff
Yeah.
and like.
Chicano stuff. A little. I don't know if I can say, but tomorrow we're gonna go to SoFi Stadium. We're gonna do. What song is it, babe? What's it called? Despacito.
All right, dude, that's awesome. Hope this video doesn't get flagged.
No, it should be cool.
Pero you got so many things going on. You got your mariachi, you got the Rams, you got the students, you got the trumpet mariachi source. You know, what's another thing you got going on? I know you're also taking lessons from Jose Hernandez.
From JH, from the GOAT, bro. Yeah. It's like when I was like 18, I remember I met Rufino. That's around when I met him. I was like,
Rufino plays
guitarist, yeah.
Oh, órale.
And so I asked him, because he's the closest one that knows Jose. So I was like, do you know if he gives lessons? How can I learn from him? He's
Was
like,
this recent or was
this was when I was like 18 to 20, so around when I met him.
Okay.
Like 10 years ago. And he said, no, he doesn't give lessons to anyone. And I was like, oh, crap. But, so the Rams happened, and then that's when I guess a couple months ago, what he did, he asked for like kind of like a fundraiser. He was giving lessons, kind of like, and he charged, and all the proceeds went to people that were suffering from like the COVID, I guess, you know.
Oh, okay. So now he's doing a lot of that, or
well, so what happened? I guess he had a whole bunch of students, at least like 35. I mean, who doesn't want to learn from the man? You know what I mean? Yeah. So, from that pool of students, he chose, I think, around like 6 to 8 that he wanted to keep teaching. And well, how can I say no? Of course, this guy's. That's what we're talking about, the best mariachi trumpet player that's ever lived, in my opinion. You know.
Yeah, and many other people's opinions as well. Like there's just yeah.
Yeah, it's like So every lesson has been amazing, man. Like and I just love how he does it, because, well, pretty much how it happened. Like the first 2 weeks, he was just critiquing me and like my intonation. There's a lot of like fundamentals that a lot of us for years keep like just going through. It's like just developing a simple embouchure on trumpet, you know, and then
basics from the beginning.
Super basic stuff that he helped me see, you know, and then after that we went through the timeline of all the best trumpet players. So then we started doing lessons like every week. We would focus on one of the best trumpet players ever. We started with Miguel Martinez, Yeah. So we're doing songs from him, and then we did songs from Cipriano, songs from El Gallero.
One by one. Thank
One
you.
by
baby.
one. Songs from Chencho, and then finally songs that he did. And that last one was in person, so that one was pretty special to me, you know.
Dude, that's like success after success after success
I know,
story.
man.
Like you have so much going on for you. We gotta celebrate.
Too blessed, man. Way too blessed.
I'm gonna put this down.
Do it. Shot time. Shot.
Show you guys.
Shot.
What color you feeling?
Teal. No, everything I choose is always
It's like in the
blue.
shade of bluish.
Always, man.
That's cool, man. Why not? That's
Oh,
cool,
I like this.
right? That's cool.
Whoa.
What's it like? So you said at first it was you went over embouchure, art.
It's all the fundamentals, like a lot of it would be like, oh, just play something, like, and so whatever I'm practicing for the week, you know, and he would play it, how he'd be like, okay, oh, I like that, that's cool. He's like, but I would do it like this, blah, blah, blah. And like however he played it was of course way better. A lot of times I'm just like, whenever he's playing, you know, and he's like, no, you try that. Oh, sorry.
Taking in all that
Yeah,
amazing stuff, you know,
Yeah, we recently did the national anthem for the Rams gig.
dude.
And we needed 3 trumpets, and our director is Jose.
Mm.
So here I am. I did the national anthem next to Jose Hernandez.
Dude.
Amazing, man. That was all I ever really wanted to do, just play next to him. You know, it was just for one gig. It was awesome. And but my buddy, little
Cheers to that, brother.
cheers, man.
Shout out to Jose Hernandez.
Yeah. Oh, maestro. And then but I found myself. I saw Ivan. He was kind of freaking out. I don't mean to throw him under the bus, but
Ivan,
between the takes-
Ivan Cruz from
Yeah.
San Diego.
Yeah. Between takes, literally he'd be like, and I'm looking at him like, you alright, man? He's like, and afterwards, he's like, I was nervous. Like, we're playing next to this, man. And I'm like, he's like, you weren't nervous? And I'm like, I was more excited than anything. But in those kind of like, and when that happens, you got to just rely on that you're prepared, you know? If you're prepared for anything, any performance, like you shouldn't really be nervous. Because as a trumpet player, a lot of trumpet players know if you have any hint of like disbelief in yourself that you're not going to be able to do it, you're not going to get that note. It's not going to sound how you want, you know? So you just have to...
That confidence, that
Exactly.
oomph.
Yeah, because if not, it's not going
El foie.
God, man. Yeah.
Dude, that's awesome. Apart from you teaching, you taking classes from one of the greatest, writing scores. You're writing scores down. You have your own group. You're dealing with musicians. You're dealing with clients. What else is there? What else is there? Are
I
you
do
part?
some teaching, you know. I went to school at Cal Poly, and when you're studying like music classes, like one of the first things they tell you is like, you can't just rely on one thing as a musician, you know. You
What
gotta
does that
do
mean?
different things.
Like,
If you can't be just a performer, you got to be a teacher. You got to be know your way a little bit around the studio. You know what I mean?
genres as well, like, or is it just?
I'm talking just in music. If you want to like survive in the music industry, you know, just know how to do a whole bunch of different stuff. So I try to get into teaching.
I don't think a lot of mariachis think that way,
I know,
right?
right,
Like
right.
that's another topic.
Yeah, the next one. Next
That's
time.
another podcast.
Yeah. So I forgot who. Oh, you know what? I think it was Mara Solis. She was like, oh, are you looking for an extra job? I just graduated Cal Poly at the time, and she was like, oh, they have a spot for Jose's Mariachi Academy, and so I've been there for the last 3-4 years, teaching after school, and it's been
Is that at one school? Is that at different schools? Is that at because I know he has a bunch of schools.
Oh yeah, there's between us there's at least like 8-10 teachers in total, but we're going to like 3 schools every like school year. Right now we're just doing virtual stuff, but it's been really cool. I kind of wanted to do it just to get my foot in the door, you know what I mean? Between like Jose and like just everyone he surrounds himself with. So I was like, and that's where I met my buddy Santiago. He was the first partner in crime in teaching. And so when it came to teaching, I was like, I didn't know what I was doing. So
Shout out to Santiago.
yeah, my buddy.
So you met Santiago. You were teaching every class. You were just next to him, type of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then until Well, how we do it is like I teach the melodies. I'll teach violin and trumpet. I don't know the first thing about violin, but I had to teach myself to.
I remember that time. You hit me up.
Yeah.
You need some help, and I was like, "You got this, bro." Que amigo, ¿verdad?
Real help there, but.
But in reality, you do have this, right? Right now you're playing a couple melodies.
Well, I mean, I know the bare minimum. You know, I mean, to be honest, I only practice the trumpet daily because
It's your main instrument,
exactly,
obviously.
Yeah, I just want to keep exceeding at that. But if there's like a new song we got to learn on violin, I mean, I know the strings, I know the very basics. I could take out a song. It'll take me a while, but I mean, if it's something simple, like if you're a musician, you could kind of like you could transfer your knowledge to different instruments.
Exactly. So I for sure you're able to transfer your knowledge to other students,
Yeah.
and it shows with with everything, your views, your likes, your subscriptions, your teachings, the amount of work that you get. What is in the future for Christopher Rubalcava?
The future, I don't know. That's one thing I didn't really think about. Just I'm super blessed right now. Just to keep doing what I love has been a blessing, and just keep trying to top what I'm doing, in terms of playing. So it's, just getting my group work, trying to expand my group. Hopefully by next year, we're actually already charging for an extra element.
Yes.
During the COVID, Eric kind of went into quarantine. Eric Hernandez, he was playing violin with us for, like when his dad played with us, and then so when it started, luckily Anisette was down, so she came in to help us, and so beginning this 2021, hopefully he comes back, and it's gonna be 6 of us. So them 2 on violin, I'm really excited about.
Dude, that's awesome. Yeah. And Anissette's an amazing player. Shout out to Anisette.
Yeah, shout out.
Shout out to Ivan. Shout out to Chuyazo. Shout out to Santi.
Yeah, my group. Yeah.
What an amazing team, dude. That's like unstoppable, dude. And then you're gonna get back Eric Hernandez.
Oh, hopefully, yeah.
That's
I would love that. Cause him and Ani together, it's gonna be pretty amazing.
So all these things that you got going on for you become successful, and you just rock everything. What's after that? What do you think?
After that?
Yeah, because obviously everything's going good, dude. So.
I mean, I'm not trying to let like too many things, like all the experience that I'm telling you about, like the Rams, like when those moments happen, I try not to let them get too far ahead, like behind me, because it's very important in life to like just appreciate what you have right now, So that's why I really don't think about the future much, man. Just
rock the present.
Yeah, exactly, man.
Dude,
but, I mean, it's really important to think about the future, right?
Yes.
So after this podcast, I'm gonna think about it.
I got you thinking, or what?
Yeah,
You're like,
like, crap.
Holy hell! Now what? There's a couple songs that we've been wanting to jam out to, right?
Yeah.
Let's do it or what?
These guys over here.
Vayas al fandango, ponte tus naguas rabonas, pa' que salgas a bailar el son de las copetonas. Cuando vayas al fandango, ponte tus naguas rabonas, pa' que salgas a bailar el son de las copetonas. Al fandango, ponte tus naguas azules, para que salgas a bailar.
Throwback ambiente.
It's todo, bro. Nothing but great memories, nothing but great music, nothing but great músicos. Cheers to that, eh? No, pues we'd be here all night, huh? Just jamming.
Jam sesh.
There's all these songs that like there's throwbacks. El Gavilán, Las Copetonas. No me hagas menos. Dude, that'd be awesome if we do that right now. Would you honor me later?
Of course, bro.
After.
Yeah, man.
First, we got a list of like the whole world just requesting songs because they heard Christopher Rubalcava was coming.
Hey.
We have what else, brother? Let's
do a. ¿Cómo?
¿La de cómo? ¿Cómo? ¿En qué tono está? La de.
The cajón, I don't know.
El cajón? Let me download it real quick.
Yeah.
Va, tres.
That's almost cool.
Cheers. Shit. And we didn't have to edit that. 2 hours later. Dude, thank you so much, Chris. That's amazing.
It's an honor, man. Thanks for having me.
We got
man.
2 songs down. We got more. Where you going? It came out perfect. I'm sure the people want more, right? People want more. Chris Rubalcava, you guys, ladies and gentlemen. Un aplauso para Chris Rubalcava, you guys.
Thank you, público hermoso.
All right, hopefully I can keep up with this list because this list goes on. Trumpet Mariachi Source, follow him
Check us out.
right here or right there.
Somewhere.
Mariachi Corazón de mi Tierra, follow him right here, right there.
Thank
You know,
you.
Mariachi Rams, you can catch him with some sunglasses on. He's also taking Jose Hernandez lessons. He's also helping out Jose Hernandez with a couple classes with the students. There's just so much going on for Chris. I'm so proud of you, brother.
Thanks, bro.
It's been an honor having you here at
First
Noches.
of many, I hope, man.
The first. Oh, thank you, brother. 11
having me on,
years.
man.
Hopefully many more years.
Of course, man. Looking forward to it.
Thank you so much, Chris. We'll see you guys next time at
Appreciate it.
Noches at Podcast.
Okay, guys. Thank you.
Eso, thank you so much. Ese aplauso para Chris.
The Disney. No, it's-